Good morning, traders. Welcome to the next summary of the day video. Today I took a sell as planned, and I was at first aiming for 1 to the 8. It was what I wanted to see, but then I changed my mind to close the trade with 1 to the 7. I will explain how I used the market profile tool today and yes, what we can aim for, how to read about the supply and demand. So yesterday it was a very nice sell. Yes, to this demand here we have the sell to get a better price for a true buy. Here was the news candle. A lot of buyers appeared on the market. So I agree that here could be drawn the demand zone as a target for the yesterday's selling. Then at the evening yesterday I wrote some idea that it would be nice to look for a buys deeper below this demand, and price dropped and started the buy move earlier as I thought. I just missed 2-3 hours maybe to get the setup. So if price is going up, I am looking for a sell then. It was for me logic that if here the purple box was a area with high volume and price dropped, it means that a lot of sellers appeared exactly in here, especially that this move to the downside during Asia session has an incredible volume on this leg out. Take a look on this bar. Usually I'm saying that I don't trust the zones which were created during Asian session, because most of the time the demands and supply zones are easily broken, but with such a volume here it means something for me, and that really strong sellers appeared on the market. So if price is moving up, I am just waiting to join the previous sellers, because probably still someone want to join the market with them, but later. And my idea was to get this point of control, the red-orange line, because I want to show you how I'm preparing for the day and why these levels are important for me now. Because on daily time frame, I will make this bigger, we can see that all of these high volume levels like to be taken. Yes, so I just drew the ones which are still untouched. Yes, the high volume areas which are still not retested. Maybe some longer investment is there, or who knows, right? Just I'd like to see reaction, because if on the past every single one is taken, for some reasons there are few missing. So that's why we got big sell from here, yes, because it was very long from the October, the end of October, strong supply, and this point of control wasn't tested. And take a look what happened here. Here price was distributed from here, and we could expect a big drop. So I just taking now bigger focus on this high volume levels. So if it's already taken, I am deleting this. So over half year ago I was talking with Pavel. He is on our chat as Michalec PP, and he was asking me when I was drawing the key levels on M30 with this tool, Candle POC. He was asking me why I am using this as a support resistance, a few times touched sometimes. Now I see the bigger logic to use them really as a one-time touch to see the first strongest filling the orders. Just my point of view right now. I like the idea that every POC, daily POC need to be taken to get fueled. For example, here when it was missed, big strong engulfing candle, and when price was rejected, was rejecting, it could mean that very impatient buyers are waiting here. So how big pressure it could be. Maybe they are still waiting here. Who knows? As always, I'm waiting for a price action, the liquidity grabs, the joining with low volume at imbalances. This is for me the safest way of entries. Only few times I retook the trade with high volume, and most of them I lost. So I'm just leaving these levels for future. If some level is already retested, I want to delete this. So, and another thing is, if we had here the demand, I believe that many of you draw this zone as looking for potential buys, or as a TP from yesterday's sell. With this market profile tool, we can see something more. We can maybe expect the break of zone. It is of course always very risky to trade against the zone, but in this case, if we have here demand, and just below this demand is so high, extremely high volume level, what can this mean? Like a big magnet. Yes, that this can the price want to see what is below this demand. Here something happened. That it was the big prepare for to make this demand, to create this zone. So after really a lot of tests, I see that this high volume areas could be really the true supply and demand based on what Ed is testing now. So strong high probability levels for rejections. So let's see about my today's trade. I am more often now using also the M5 time frame, sorry, to see the bit bigger picture than usual. It helps me a lot to see what price is doing, and if I should be scared about any rejection or where to move my stop loss. So first of all, I was looking honestly to join the market when it was retesting the yesterday's point of control. So take a look on the M1. Why I didn't do this? I was looking honestly for an aggressive entry here. It was high volume but decreasing one. But then came the quick idea, quick thought. Damn, but price is already above the strong level. As we can see here, this highlighted lines as a high volume. Maybe now the demand is created. So I wasn't sure if this is really the good entry. Probably without the market profile I would join. Yes, because here is the incomplete compression to this level, and then just after the London opening time, it was break of this last small demand and price left the imbalances. These imbalances were filled with lower volume, and yeah, I was thinking really, who knows if I wouldn't enter here without this tool. But also the risk was here. Was it really break of structure? Yes, here we have still low, and this move was deeper. This move was deeper for me to wait more, but it was still on this range. Yes, I wasn't sure if the price don't want to go maybe higher. Maybe this buy made on Asian session was strong enough. Yes, from this way, you can also see here so high volume as maybe the demand. So at first I want to say about my TP, then entry. My TP, if not this move, if not this buy, would be set on this, yes, on this previous, still untouched daily point of control. But if above it is so strong move to the up as maybe the real volume demand, why to train against the previous move? If previous move was strong, let's check how many pips it was. 30 pips wave. It was not for me, I don't know how to say. It was dangerous, yes, brings a lot of risk. For sure, yes, on M1 it looks like very interesting, yes, because when price was going here, it was increasing volume. Then another attack, also even higher volume. Then here, also the volume was high. So it could be really the sign of breaking it, but who can know this, who can predict? I also found that price is creating the support here, so maybe the break could hit my TP and then start a buy. I wasn't sure, yes. For me this green levels were too strong to want to see the easy break of this. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a pig. My apologies then. Yes, so when these levels above were broken as the high volume, as a proof for me that this is not any kind of demand but more supply, as this lower low was a big confirmation. Even price left here the small 15 imbalance on the bid side. On the M5 footprint it was even bigger. We can see how the strong buy orders were absorbed. 141, 152, 105. Yes, very high volume on the buyer side, but all these clusters were absorbed. Yes, the sellers didn't want to give the buyers chance to go higher. Even the M5 delta was very negative. So when I found this big imbalance and price went up with decreasing volume, I enter on this one candle. We can see that the big difference in volume and price was sitting here feeling this one imbalance. Not perfectly 2 times lower, but I was focused on this move on M5. I like to see the absorption now on the bit higher time frame. Is cleaner just for me. I can see bigger numbers, and yeah, I like how big clusters, how big candles we have here to see the bigger move. So definitely the buyers got absorbed, sellers were stronger. They were preparing by reading this delta to make a move, and then happened lower low. So I was just waiting for decreasing volume. I was even rejecting from these green levels from my purple box from yesterday. I was ready to join the market, and without any fear, yes, because if these levels also were broken by creating this move, I wasn't scared, yes, by M5. By M5 it was already broken, yes. When price was going up, it was just retesting this box. Maybe I'm drawing this one, yeah, like here. Yes, price made a low, broke this and rejected. The wicks to the upside are bigger. So I was like, I feel safe with my trade. Now perfect deeper move. So our little low with decreasing volume so many times on this demand was true to break it. I could get here 24 pips with 1 to the 8, but before, when any candles were here, right, it was for me safer to aim 3 pips, like 3 pips less, but to this demand. For me, very safe trade without any dangerous move. So I didn't expect any big rejections, and everything went with plan. Yes, rejections from the yesterday's point of control, decreasing volume on the imbalance on M1, confirmed also by big imbalance on the M5. Wonderful rejection. It was for me first trade this week, very good one. Yesterday I missed the sell, but today 1 to the 7 is a very good result. So try, guys, to use this this tool, the market profile. I am very amazed how we can read this. Yes, how we can see that the high volume was below demand, and that then we can expect the move even deeper on this demand, or break of this demand. This is amazing, and brings really a lot of logic, where the price can maybe reject what the big guys, where they are placing the orders, even without any depth of market. This is high probability levels to look for transactions, or to look for as a TP. So now the high volume level price area was rejected, but I would not look how to join the sellers, because here was at the past very strong high volume. Let's look at these level by level. Yes, it was looks like stronger than this one here. Who can know, of course. Yes, the price action is very important, the imbalances, liquidity grabs, and not just joining the market because here's high volume, here's high volume. Everything need to be every puzzles need to see it to the others, and this is just my logic here. I found this very, very useful, this tool, and yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing how it is working. Maybe this now is just equal low as a support. Maybe this is liquidity grab and price will jump higher. I'm still focused on how strong box this is from the past. Maybe this is the true demand below, just below our drone demand from yesterday. Amazing, and let's see how the market want to move. And yeah, thank you for watching, guys. 17 minutes video. Try to read the volume. I am still learning also. Even if some of you are telling that why change anything what is working, I am changing, not changing. I am just looking deeper because I want to get more free time. Working with such a group as we have, 240 people. It's making me very busy, so I really want to still help you, and it needs to trade less. So I am looking how to find bigger waves, how to read this, and yeah, I'm not adding so many of you. That this group is during the past week maybe 2 people joined us, and before it was way more. I am not so open now. Let's learn together. Thank you for being active on the chat, for explanations. It is way better to explain the trade than just take a screenshot and put on the chat. Yeah, I'm happy that you are winning, but I want to see why. And because of all this, Ed now is my little inspiration of this tool. Still learning. Yes, this is the never-ending process. I love this, and I really like the idea of trading less, 1 or 2 trades a week. It's amazing feeling. Yes, I have 5 days off to talk with you, to make some spontaneous actions with my kid, to go there or here and play with him. So this is wonderful feeling. So I'm glad to learn. I'm happy to see this opportunity. So I'm not changing anything. Yes, the core of our strategy, the entries are still same. I'm just looking for bigger logic on which move I can expect to get not just a piece of this cake, but bigger part of the cake. So not aiming for 15 pips is now my focus, but 25, 30. And this is working for now. Let's see what next days will show us. And really, this looks like now interesting. Don't jump too early in the trades. See at first the the confirmations, because if something looks like liquidity grab, it could be just a retest. Okay, 20 minutes video. See you tomorrow, guys. Thank you for watching.